Hi, I'm Dr. Noelle Lucas from Blue Oasis Pet Hospital, and I'm here to educate you a little bit on laser therapy for your dog. And I have an assistant, Alex, who's going to ask me a few questions that you might have.
Dr. Lucas, how is laser therapy used to treat dogs?
Well, laser therapy is used to treat dogs to put photo light, different wavelengths into the tissues to help stimulate repair and growth.
Why should I consider laser therapy for my dog?
So laser therapy is not a drug, so we're not using medication. It is an alternative therapy to help reduce pain and inflammation and actually get your pet maybe feeling better faster.
What's the difference between all the different therapies, and when might the veterinarian recommend them for my dog?
Yeah, so there's several different things that we can do as an alternative medicine. So one of them would be laser therapy. There's a device called an assisi loop that we'll sometimes prescribe for pets, and it's kind of like a little round device, and it puts some sort of electromagnetic forces into the tissues. We also can recommend acupuncture. We can recommend like treadmill therapy. There's also rehab that we can prescribe for pets, all in the ways that we can get your pet feeling better faster.
What conditions can laser therapy use to treat my dog?
Yeah, so laser therapy is not just limited to, we often think of it for like wounds or surgical wounds, but laser therapy can be used for all different types of treatments for like ear infections. We can use it for pancreatitis. We can use it for chronic osteoarthritis. If your pet has deep pain somewhere, we can focus these light treatments into those areas of pain. And again, trying to get your pet to feel better faster as we use some of our other treatment modalities.
So what can I expect to see from my dog's laser therapy appointment?
So what you can expect to see is, so if you're in an appointment with the veterinarian, we might add on a laser treatment while you're here, in addition to maybe some of the other treatments we might be recommending. We also may say, hey, this looks like we might need to do a few more of these treatments, usually in the next day or two and over the next few weeks, depending on the thing that we're treating. So we're gonna maybe schedule forward some nurse appointments for you to come back with your dog to get some additional treatments.
How long will a laser therapy session usually last?
Yeah, it's a great question. Laser therapy actually does not take terribly long. Depending on what we're treating, it can be from just a few minutes that we're using the laser treatment on them. If it's multiple sites that we're treating, for example, like a dog that has maybe arthritis that's maybe in an elbow and maybe some knees and some hips, those are going to be multiple sites. So maybe 15 to 30 minutes total time would be needed for that pet for those treatments.
What are the risks of laser therapy?
So there are a few risks of laser therapy. We actually have a class 4 laser, so that means that there can be some thermal injury that is created to the tissues if it's not used correctly, so thermal injury or burns. And then because we're emitting a high frequency, often infrared or red light, we can have retinal tissue damage, so we are very mindful to use protective eyewear. So everybody in the room needs to wear these while they're getting treatment. So that is not just including the user, but also the pet parents. And then we actually have these very cute goggles that your pet will often have to wear depending on where we're treating them. Anywhere around the face, of course, we're going to use these goggles on them, but we have ways to protect their eyes as well.
And final question, how will I know if laser therapy is working for my dog?
So laser therapy, oftentimes, if we have an open wound and we're actually able to visually see the tissues bleed and become more inflamed because we're actually increasing the blood flow to that tissue space, so we can actually see it in real time, which is really cool. And then we can actually see the speed of those wounds heal faster. If it's arthritis or pancreatitis or some kind of like real painful issue that we're treating, oftentimes we're just able to see that those pets are getting back to feeling better faster, eating better faster, eating more, moving around more, less lethargic. So the well-being of the pet improves, and that's how you know that they're starting to feel better from their treatments. And if you have any questions about laser therapy, we really love to use this treatment modality here in our hospital, and we're really happy to share that with you. So please reach out and ask us any questions you have. Thank you.